Hey guys, Extreme Strategy here, and today we're checking out a submod for the Total War Attila mod, the Dawnless Days. And the submod we're looking at is the Gundabad mod. And we'll be covering all the units, and then an in-battle demo of how this faction functions. So for units, we have the Rudar Infantry, the Gundabad Warband, the Red Citadel Guards, Goblin Mercenaries, Mountain Orc Stalkers, Blades of Gundabad, Gundabad Warlords, Gundabad Marauders, Berserkers of Gundabad, Tomb Raiders, Mountain Orc Reavers, Halberds of Gundabad, Night Runners, Mountain Orc Traversers, Tunnel Slaves, Mountain Trolls, and lastly the Onager. So inside of combat, the Gundabad faction has a lot of good units. Mountain Orc Traversers are an excellent archer unit compared to what the rest of your typical orcs have, minus the Isengard faction. And then of course the Red Citadel Guards are their very heavy spear infantry, and also the Tomb Raiders are some very good light shock infantry. You have the Onagers. Halberds of Gundabad are actually fairly good, not having weak armor at all. And of course the Gundabad Warriors are excellent in their own right as well. The Vanguard deployment of the Mount Orc Traversers means that they can catch enemies out in the open fairly early, and if you run up other units, you can actually be able to get up to the front lines, open fire with your Vanguard deployed units, and of course have your infantry run up and cover you once the enemy begins to get close. However, if you're fighting cav, this will most likely fail, as they'll just run down your archers. And the Red Citadel Guard, one of the coolest looking units in the submod, can do an absolute ton of damage to an enemy unit, because their red shields protect them from arrows, and then those long spears means that they can get in and do some very hefty damage. And the Mountain Orc Traversers can actually hold their own against Gondorian swordsmen fairly well. I wouldn't leave them in combat for too long, but if they get caught out in the open for just a couple seconds, it really doesn't matter. And then of course other infantry can come in, such as the Tomb Raiders, to support them and crush the enemy. And with the archers being really good archers for the forces of the orcs, they're able to do quite a bit of damage, especially compared to the fact that most of the archers have very poor accuracy, damage, and armor, and these guys only have the poor accuracy. And of course, with the orcs typically being very good in the melee fray, Gundabad has that on their side as well, meaning that they can do massive amounts of damage very easily. And then of course the pikemen can do an absolute ton of damage as well. But then again, pikemen are always able to do a ton of damage if they can get in from the front. And point-blank shots to enemies from the archers will be very devastating, as usual. And the Crimson Guard will just continue to push forwards. I cannot get over how good-looking these units are, especially the Crimson Guard. They are probably by far my favorite unit inside of the submod. They look absolutely amazing with those red shields. And then, at this point, a lot of the infantry is beginning to rout. All that's really left is some infantry, some archers, and of course the Cav General, which is the Knights of the Silver Swan, who are about to come charging into Mountain Trolls. That never goes over well. Tomb Raiders begin to push forwards to deal with the last of the Gondor sword infantry, as the rest of it at this point is either close to routing or routed. And the Berserkers of Gundabad, when they come charging on in, have an absolutely amazing attacking animation, swinging those massive strange swords slash scythes and just bringing down enemies with incredible ease. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Go check out the Discord server and this submod. Links to both those in the description below. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.